Rain is falling outside, but we're safe in here, so we're good. I am Christy Flowers. I'm the very proud principal of Siple Elementary, the very best elementary school in the entire world. I am pleased to have all of you here. Our students have been working so hard under the direction of Robin Oglin, our amazing music teacher, and you are in for a treat with this evening's show. First of all, I'd like to ask that you please take a moment and silence your technology, turn off your phones. I appreciate you doing that so that the students don't get distracted from their performance that they've been working so hard to prepare for. Also, as part of our positive behavior education program, we have been teaching the children about the difference between concert etiquette in a concert hall versus how we behave at an athletic event. At an athletic event, we'll yell and whoop and holler for Michigan, and but at a concert hall, we clap at appropriate moments. At the end, we may need to demonstrate a standing ovation to them to thank them for their excellent performance. But I do ask that you help us in teaching them how to follow this proper etiquette by modeling it for them. Please don't call out names or shout or holler as we would at an athletic event, but rather clap at appropriate times and perhaps at the end give a wonderful standing ovation. We are thrilled to have you here for a wonderful performance of I Need a Vacation. And with that, I turn it over to Mrs. Oglin and our Siple fourth graders.
Good evening. Thank you again so much for coming. I'm sure she already just said that. But real quick, before we start, I just want to let you know it's been a real blessing being able to work with your students. I've enjoyed it a lot, and this show is just, you're going to love it. It's a funny one, and we've had some fun with it. So speaking of the show, as you also know, we've had several snow days that kind of got in the way a little bit with our practice time. So these guys were a trooper today in our practice this morning here. And we managed to pull it all together, but there is a lot involved in this show, and you'll find that out really soon. So keep that in mind as we're going through the whole thing. I also want to say, you see our ukuleles out here. That's a new thing for this year we're super excited about. And we found a song that goes with our musical, and I thought, oh, that would be really cool. But again, there's not a ton of time to get that down pat completely perfectly for a performance as well. And so they were a little worried about still being in the learning process of our chords. And I said, you know what? Just have fun with it. And I'll tell the audience that you're in your learning process of the chords. And that's what they are. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So, all right. Next thing. Here we go. The props. Thank you so much to the people who brought in props for our show. We have a ton of them. And if that was you, please, 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 if you're able to, take it with you tonight. So that'll be one less thing that we have to take back to the school. That would be awesome. Thank you. Speaking of thank yous, would you take a look at the back of your program? These people on the back here, as it says, tonight would not have been possible without their help. We've had some amazing parent helpers. Thank you so much. Hey, if there's anybody that I missed on this, thank you. I'm sorry I missed it, but I appreciate it so much, all the help that I've gotten. Our teachers and staff have been amazing. I appreciate them a lot. Our light and sound crew, they have a hard job, and I really appreciate what they do, so thank you for that. DTV, they're here as well. Thank you, DTV. Woo! And then finally, our fourth graders. As I said, they've worked so hard on this. It's a tough show, so but I'm super excited for you to see it. I will stop talking because I know you didn't come here to see me. All right, well, we hope that you'll enjoy. Sit back, and here we go.
Have you ever really needed a vacation? Have you ever daydreamed about it at work or at school? Now be honest, we've all been there. A vacation can be pretty exciting, usually. Tonight you'll see some vacations that were great and some that were not so great. So sit back as we tickle your funny bone with our production of I Need a Vacation.
Students, now pay attention, students, so I don't have to repeat this again. Remember that your reports are due on Wednesday. On Thursday, you'll need five number 2 pencils for the 2-day-long test of basic skills. There will be a pop quiz this afternoon in new math for a new world, an oral examination in social studies, and detention for anyone who is late to the assembly program on toxic waste immediately after hot lunch, which, by the way, will be cut from 13 to 9 minutes today because nobody needs 13 whole minutes to eat hamburger gravy over ice. And we don't want to miss any of our valuable classroom time now, do we?
Please excuse this interruption. We have a storm warning right now, and we need to move to the lower level of the building. Mr. Kennedy will take the audience. Please listen carefully before you move. The students are going to go with me backstage. You're going to lead the parents out the front and down to the lower level of the building, please. The gate will be open.